Director for the Sunshine State Superstars. It's that time for a week in my shoes. I'm going to share with you what I did this last week to work my Scentsy business. Now again, if you are watching this video for the first time, I want to make sure to catch you up. This is a new series that I have begun. I'm going to make 52 videos throughout 2015, one obviously per week, and you are going to be hearing the activities that I'm doing that week. I am documenting all of the activities and all the things I do. Even if I share a sample with somebody and something great happens from it, I'm documenting all these things to share with you so you can see consistently all year long how I work my business. I don't take seasons off. There's not seasons where you're going to hear me make a video and say, well, I didn't really do anything this week, because that doesn't happen. In order to build a successful business, it's something that you have to consistently work. Yes, there are times in your life when certain priorities in your life are going to take a precedent, and Scentsy might take a back seat, but it's not something that you should ever just completely quit. It's not something that, for a month or 2 weeks or a week, I'm just not going to do anything. You're not going to find me doing that. You're going to hear all year long I'm consistently working my business. So this is week 4 of a week in my shoes, and this week began on Sunday, February 15th. So here is my week. So on Sunday, I prepared packets for my hostesses for April and March. So every home party that I have scheduled for April and March, I made sure it was all in my workstation, and I put together packages for them with one new catalog, a certain amount of invitations based on however many they requested. I put a scent circle in there and a handwritten note just letting them know how excited I was about their party, and just giving them more suggestions on best practices to invite, like inviting on a one-on-one basis, not using Facebook as a means to invite, but a means to remind people. Because we have to remember, we're the experts, we're the consultants, not them. A lot of times I think consultants feel uncomfortable to say, well, this is how you should do it, this is how you're going to get the best, turnout. A lot of times I feel like consultants are uncomfortable saying that, but you have to remember, you're the expert. If you act like an expert and you act like a professional, that's how you're going to be treated. And they don't know what the best practices are. So it's important that you share that with them. So it helps them and it helps you. So again, they included new catalog, scent circle, invitations, a handwritten note. Oh, and I also included the host tic-tac-toe. Oh, I love this. We got this at Spring Sprint. This is not a business supply of mine. This is something that we received when we attended Spring Sprint. It was part of the breakout sessions. So if getting something like this interests you, you should really look at that breakout session kit that Scentsy is offering. You received an email about it recently. You can get all of these cool tools that we got during breakout classes. I don't know the exact price, I don't remember, but anyway, so I included one of these because I really liked these. So that was Sunday. So let's fast forward to Monday. Monday, I had a 9:30 a.m. cleaning appointment at the dentist. Get my teeth cleaned. Yay! So while I was there, I gave out samples, and I picked up a loaner warmer that I had loaned one of the technicians there. She wasn't there, so I wasn't able to have a conversation with her, and that was a mistake that I made. I don't have her contact information, so now I can't follow up with her. Wah wah. We all make mistakes. So hopefully next time I go in there, I will be able to see her and connect with her and find out what she thought and maybe get an order. My bad. Alright, so the rest of Monday, I did tax organization. My majority of my Monday was spent getting all of my tax paperwork together, going through all of my receipts, categorizing them. There's 13 categories that my accountant gives me for my taxes. So I spent a lot of my time on Monday doing that, because one of my strengths is not back office work. My strengths are the social aspects of this business. So that is one thing that I really have to work on. I'm trying to develop a plan for 2015 to be much more diligent about tracking my expenses and their categories throughout the year so that at the end of the year I'm not wanting to end my life. It was bad. It's a bad Monday. So I spent a lot of the time doing that. I completed that, emailed it all to my accountant. Sigh of relief. I also had a call with a potential recruit at noon. So you might be wondering, okay, what do you say to your potential recruits? So I like to do it's kind of just like a welcome interview. Like, I want to get to know them. I want to get to know why they see Scentsy as a good opportunity for them. And I also want them to just feel comfortable with me. I want them to see that I am invested and interested in their success, whatever that looks like for them. And it's just as much about me getting to know her and see if she's a good fit for Scentsy and if Scentsy's a good fit for her. It's just as much about that as it is about her seeing if I am a good fit for her. So I'm very low pressure when I talk to potential recruits. I want them to understand that I want this to be a fit for them just as much as they do. And I let them know what they can expect from me as their sponsor. I also let them know what they can expect from being a part of our amazing team, all of the resources that we have available to them if they choose me. And I also just kind of ask them questions. Like I said, I get to know them. Do they have children? Are they married? Where do they live? All of those kinds of things. And I also answer any questions that they may have. So that is, in a nutshell, how the conversation goes. That conversation was very quick. It was one of the quickest potential recruit phone calls I have ever had. It was like 15, 20 minutes tops. And it went really, really well. And she is going to join, which is really exciting. So, the next day, Tuesday, February 17th, here's what I did. I made the week in my shoes video, because I was kind of late on that one. It was a little bit of a busy weekend last weekend. So, I made the week in my shoes video. I did Training Tuesday on the Team Facebook page and shared a past training video, which is something you're going to see consistently, maybe not every Tuesday, but at least a couple Tuesdays a month on the Team Facebook page. Which, by the way, if you are watching this video and you are not on you are not actually a Sunshine State Superstar team member, I get a lot of requests every day from amazing people wanting to be part of the Sunshine State Superstars Facebook page. And unfortunately, that's a place that I like to keep private and special for our team. The YouTube channel is completely open to you guys for you to be able to apply these business tips to your daily lives, and I hope that that really helps you. But the team Facebook page is something that I keep special for my team. I want them to have something that is unique to them for actually being part of the Sunshine State Superstars officially. So if you have requested to join our team Facebook page, I am sorry. That is why I don't approve those requests. So check out the YouTube channels though, because you're going to get a lot from these. So going back, Training Tuesday, shared an old video. I also made our team spring sprint video, which you can see is here on the YouTube channel, and that was a lot of fun. I took pictures and compiled them from lots of different spring sprint locations all over the country, actually out of the country too, because we had some from Canada. So that was really cool. Put all those together, made a fun little video to just boost our excitement for the new catalog and just being a part of the team. So Wednesday, February 18th, I prepared a training. I took an order over the phone from a new customer, and that new customer was actually a referral, so that was cool. I text messaged my basket party hostess to check on her, see how her basket party was going. I just sent her a quick text, how's it going? Do you have any questions for me? Have you had much excitement or interest? That kind of stuff. Nothing exciting. I did Wahoo Wednesday on our team Facebook page and celebrated. This was an amazing week because I wasn't even in like the top 5 at all in PRV. So that was so cool to see so many of you guys kicking my butt in sales this month. That was awesome. So I searched for past events from 2014 and reconnected. So I keep my planners. Every year I keep the planner. And right now we're getting to be the beginning of spring, and so a lot of new events are coming up, these springtime and summertime events. So I went through my planner from last year and found all of my events that I participated in and sent emails or called to reconnect with those event coordinators to see if they were still happening this year, and if so, if I could participate. Now, of course, a lot of events I do, we have right of first refusal to do them in the next year, but there are plenty of events where they don't offer right of first refusal. So that's why I try to stay on top of it so I don't lose any events that I have, past history with. So I did that, and I bagged a small order that came in. I prepped for my event that I had today. So this was Wednesday. So Wednesday I did my prep for my event that I had today. I made samples and I just pulled all of my things together. I bagged up all of my warmers. I categorized all my bars and got them all in their little trays and got all that stuff together. I also prepped for Sunday's party. I got my lap boards all ready to go. Thought I might have one right here, but I don't. So I got my lap boards all ready to go and organized my hostess gift together, all of that stuff. So that was Wednesday. Wednesday night was pretty busy. Thursday wasn't as busy. Thursday night, February 19th, I transitioned 2 of my 5 mini tester sets. I still have a few to do. And I got them labeled. On the bottom of the mini testers, I put the category stickers. That way it helps when people are doing the basket parties. They can easily put them back in the right pouches. So I transitioned 2 of my tester sets, and I labeled all my new catalogs. I got 5 packs of new catalogs, so I labeled all of those. And I also labeled the host and the join brochures that I ordered and my product lists. So a lot of labeling, back office stuff, that kind of thing was Thursday night. Friday, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, I only have the evenings because I work during the day 9 to 5. But Monday and Friday, I don't work. I do Scentsy full-time those days. So Friday, I had all day. 10 a.m., I had a call with a potential recruit. This is someone who I know. She lives here in my town, and she has ordered from me probably 6 or 7 times, and we have been talking about her joining on and off for at least a year. And Friday, we had a real serious talk about it. We were on the phone for over an hour because she had a lot of questions. She actually had sat down before our phone call and went over all this stuff with her husband and made a huge list of questions together. So that was really exciting to hear. When you hear something like that, that is very obvious that this person is serious. If they're involving their husband and their husband is asking questions, that is a huge red flag that they are very serious. So give them as much time as they need because clearly they're very interested. So I was on the phone with her for a little over an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes, and we had a great talk. She's going to go over it with her husband, and I have a feeling she's probably going to join. So that was great. And then I spent a lot of time, I spent probably about an hour to an hour and a half just going online and searching for vendor event opportunities. So people always ask, how do you find vendor events? How do you find vendor events? A lot of my events are from word of mouth, just telling people I'm always looking for events. I'm always posting it on Facebook. I say it at my home parties during my presentation. It's something that I'm always talking about because it's something I want. So I spent some time online and was just searching. I just Google search Central Florida festivals. And then I scroll through my results and I try to find something that's like a log of a bunch of different festivals in the Central Florida area. And then I bring it up and go through. Like Eventful, I think was one of them I was on. I think there's Eventbrite also. There's a lot of websites that list all kinds of upcoming events. So you can do something like that. Finding events is really not that hard. It just takes time and patience and kind of just digging through your results. But you will find them. I found 5 events that I I am going to be adding to my calendar. I have gotten yeses from all of them that I am good to go, good to participate. And they range from really expensive, in my opinion, really expensive. I don't do those $1,000 shows. So $250 to me is expensive. So they range from really expensive, like $250, to inexpensive, like $60 for 2 days. So I found a lot of different events. And I also passed along a lot of events to some team members because my calendar for March and April, I have no Saturdays at all whatsoever. So most of the events I'm finding right now are for March and April. So spend some time looking for events. And the reason I look for events is not because I want to go to this event and just sell, 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 sell. I want to go to this event and book, 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 book. Find new customers, find new recruits. That's why I go to these events. So I also picked up a basket tester set from a hostess, and when I picked it up, I had to go kind of out of my way to get it just because she's going out of town. So while I was there, I really tried to make it worth my while and talk to the ladies at the front office who I was picking it up from, and I got 2 of them to order who would not have ordered otherwise because my basket party host didn't tell them anything about Scentsy. So when I came to pick it up, they were like, "Oh, you're the Scentsy girl?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I said, "So did you get a chance to take a look at everything?" And they said, "Well, no, we didn't really understand what it was. She just kind of dropped it off here." So I explained it, I showed them, I shared my excitement, and I got 2 orders. So I also did, on Friday, I did the March birthday postcards and got all those ready to mail out towards the end of February. I try to do my birthday postcards around the 20th or 22nd of the previous month, so then I have them ready to go before the 1st, because some people have birthdays on the 1st, and I don't want them to miss out. Okay, so today, Saturday, the 21st, is the very last day of this week, and I had an event this morning called Heal Hearts. H-E-E-L is a spelling. It's actually a health awareness event for African American women, talking about heart health and, heart disease and all that. So it was a great event. I really was excited about it because it got me into a new diverse group of women in a different town, and so that was really, really great. I was slammed today. My booth was jam-packed. I went from person to person to person to person, just nonstop. And when I was working with someone, there was always someone else there waiting for me. It was an amazing day. And this event only cost me $30. It was awesome. While people were waiting for me to help them one-on-one, I had them work on doing this. I am so excited that Scentsy gave this to us. This was something else we got at Spring Sprint. This was the most generous Spring Sprint ever. We were flooded with gifts and goodies. It was amazing. Amazing. So generous. So this is one of the things we got. And it's so cute, right? I love it. So it says, Scentsy, guess how many? This is genius because not only is this a fun game, they can fill out my drawing slip and be counting while I'm busy doing something, helping someone else, but it's the perfect way for me to say, "Oh, did you check those out? Did you check out the mini testers?" People ask me all the time, "What are these? Are these lip glosses?" And then I can say, "Oh no, those are for when people do catalog parties." This way the guests can still smell all the fragrances. They just take that little tote bag and everybody can smell everything while doing a catalog party. It gave me the opportunity to talk about basket parties a ton today. So I love this. Thank you, Scentsy. This is a great tool, and I'm going to take it to every event now. I love it. So, great event. I had I wrote it down and I forgot. I think it was $258 in sales. So it was a great day. I sold lots of inventory, lots of wax, and I sold like high-end warmers too. I sold more premium warmers than I sold plugins. It was a great day. Not only that, but I got 3 parties booked. $30 event, including my power. I got to go up, introduce myself on the mic, talk about Scentsy, share my passion, and I got a lot of orders, almost $260 worth of orders, cash and carry orders, and 3 parties booked, 3 home parties. This is why I love little events. Use every single opportunity that you have to find these little events in your community. Most of these are going to be found by word of mouth. So when I'm working my booth, my focus is building relationships, getting these people to really like me and really connect with me. So I'm just really friendly, really smiley. Not that it's not genuine. I mean, it is genuine. That's who I am. But I just really focus on giving them attention, making them feel special, and really just sharing my passion for Scentsy. And when I can tell that they seem interested in the product, you know, someone who's just like, oh, what's that? Oh, this is Scentsy. Oh, okay. Like, no, I'm not going to offer a party to that person, but someone who's lingering and really looking at things, I just mention a party to every single person. Booking parties off of events is not hard. I just say, hey, you know, we actually do home parties. So I can see that you like what you see. If you want to get it for free, you can host a party with me. We do home parties. And so I kind of read their reaction, and if they seem somewhat interested, that's when I go in for the kill. And I say, well, I'm actually offering a really awesome booking special today. You want to hear about it? It works so often. I wouldn't say it works every time, but it works really well. So try it at your next event. Just share it like you're letting them in on an awesome secret. Like, hey, you know, we do parties. Like, you don't have to pay full price. If you let them in on a little secret like that, and then you say, well, I'm offering a really great booking special today. You want to hear it? How could someone not want to say yes to that? So just try a different language. Don't act like you're asking them to do you a huge favor. Well, we do parties, you know, maybe if you want to do a party. I mean, I don't know if it's your thing. Like, don't give them an excuse to say no before they even say no. Assume that they're going to say yes. Assume that they're going to take you up on your amazing offer. So, that is a week in my shoes. Katie Varner. I shared with you all of the things that I did this past week to work my business. And now tomorrow, Sunday, the 22nd, is going to start a new week, and I will share everything that I do next week with you guys at the end of the week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And hey, share my videos with your team. Share my videos with anybody who you think could use this to help them in their business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.